welcome along. How are we all doing this evening? I hope we're all having a good evening. I hope everything is going well for everybody. Welcome along. Let's say hello to everybody in chat. Hello, Ashford Tree Surgeons, Benny B41, ET Agriculture, Jack Morgan, Anthony Chapman, Lukey Farmer, Farm Like a Bomb, ET Agriculture, the Gaming Guitar Guy, Breadman W, Ben Home, Dopex, welcome along, David Brentnell, welcome along, ET Agriculture, welcome along, Marcus E.D. Rimmel, welcome along, Joseph Owen, Luke Bailey, Nicholson FS, the Master Dilster, welcome along, LJC Agri, welcome along, the Master Dilster, thank you very much for the £1 super chat, you are awesome. Sky Record, welcome along. Who else we got in here? David Williams, welcome along. Cameron the Car Guy, Wolf Z, Corfair, Mason Farming, welcome along to all of you. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Who else is it? Jan 20 Simulation, welcome along. Sir Brian Walsh, welcome along. TJ, welcome along. Jared Gallagher, welcome along. Geordie Lad, welcome along. Joergen Andersen, welcome along. Fiat Gaming 5678, welcome along. Boom Confetti, welcome along. Stephen Grizzly, welcome along. Harry Dunn, welcome along. Ben Home, welcome along. King of the Road, welcome along. I think that'll do us. Right, so we are late autumn here on Greenwich Valley. We have wet crop at the moment, so we're going to have to do other stuff. We have... Let's have a look. Our pigs need some work. They are completely out of corn. We're expecting to harvest corn today. And our chickens could do with clean. Okay, so we're going to start with our pigs today. It is fairly early morning. So, well, I say fairly early morning. It's late autumn. And it's dark. Good, thank you, Lars. I had my tractor out today. Got my tractor out for the first time. Had to head out and grab myself some fuel, though. My local town is just dead at the moment. Absolutely nobody about at all. Absolutely. That's all right, Mason Farming. I try and answer as many messages on my social media as I can. Right, let's see if we can get this the right way around. And clean our pigs. So much feed. So we're going to try it. We're probably going to start off by selling some pigs today. I have been toying with the idea of getting another tractor because I had an idea. But we'll see how we do. There we go. Yes, everybody use the hand sanitizer. Is a very, very good idea. I am very hyped for Sandy Bay. For those who don't know, we are going to be doing a realism experiment on Sandy Bay. We won't be replacing this series with it. We will be doing a multiplayer realism experiment over on Twitch. I will put, if you want to know what my Twitch channel is, that is it there. About 48 hours afterwards, because I can't put any of my Twitch content on here for 48 hours. I will put the stream archives, but if you want to watch it live, if you want to watch another realism experiment live, just like this one but multiplayer, then yeah, I will be doing that 3 times a week over on Twitch. I've been watching my Growers Diary series and This Is Ireland. Intrigued to set up Growers Diary, and I'm setting up This Is Ireland while watching the stream. Awesome, Luke. I hope you enjoy it. I'm loving the Growers Diary at the moment, as that is a series that is just going from strength to strength. How are we for... Okay, we've got a good... Oof. We may or may not. We at least have a dry weather today and maybe not tomorrow. So this is going to be interesting. We certainly, if we cannot... I think... If we go and check it, I think that we should be ready to harvest this. This must be ready to harvest. No, don't cut it down. Let's have a look. Is this ready to harvest? Hello, Cameron Wilkinson. Yeah, 23% moisture. So we don't need this to drop much for us to be able to harvest that today. So that's good news. We might be able to... we don't quite have enough money for the sugar beet harvester yet. We may have to hire that this year. And we need to get this. Yeah, we need to get this done. So we're going to be spreading some of that today. You're playing on No Man's Land. I haven't checked out No Man's Land yet. Can I do Oakfield Farm? I have done Oakfield Farm, Luke Bailey. We did an entire year of the Realism Experiment on Oakfield Farm and then transferred over to here. So, yes. Right, how are our pigs doing in general? Let's have a look. Yeah, Sandy Bay is in testing with giants. So we've got a tiny bit of corn. They need some more straw. They need some wheat and barley and soybeans. So we'll sort out the pigs first. Before we do that, do we have any we can sell today? Because that's always a good thing to see how that affects our money. Oh, actually, a few that are slightly underweight. Oh, wow, look at the price of pigs. The price of pigs is really horrible at the moment. 280, bang on. Yeah, look at that. We were getting over £500 a pig a little while ago. Now, we're getting £473 for a 6-month-old £280. That is horrible. But we do need to make some space. So let's open the gate and grab ourselves this tractor, which is 7840. Hello, Gildy. Welcome along. Yeah, we're going to use Jeytav's animal trailer. It's really amazing that this is 9 o'clock in the morning in late autumn. And we're having to get the full lights on our tractor. Right, we're going to have to move the spreader first. Now this spreader we're going to try and use on, we've got probably on our corn field and our sugar beet field. We don't actually need to hook those up. Evening, Grandad Farming, welcome along. But we'll put this in this shed. Out of the way. Hello, Jaden Elliott. Welcome along. Cutbacks, yeah. Hello, Joe Mack. Welcome along. 159 people in here. 59 likes. We've passed our 50 like minimum. That's awesome. Now you can follow a... Now I can follow a complete... Twitch ain't working in your favour. Yeah, that was some weirdness going on with Twitch last night. Oh, the sun is coming up. It is brightening up now. That should be good. I really, really hope we can get the corn cut today. It may be that we have a bit of a late one as a result of that. So we'll see how we go. We'll see if we get bitten in the butt by the no field work after dark. Because, of course, in autumn, it starts getting that much darker, that much earlier. Right, connect that up. But let's go sell some pigs. We get chomped on by that every year. By trying to do corn, and I'm hoping that doing sugar beet is going to... When do I sing a song? I sing a song when we hit 150 likes. We have only hit 72 so far. There are enough people in here that if everybody liked this stream right now, we would have a song straight away. We'd have a happy dance first, because 100 likes and we have the happy dance. Who did you meet today, Jan 20 Simulation? Considering we're not meant to be meeting anybody at the moment. Can I get a Massey? I might. I do need to look. I think we have scope for another tractor. Which would make us money. So, right. 457 seems to be... No, 473 is the top price at the moment. And we have a pig that was spot on at 473. So that is the best price for pigs at the moment. And that's the thing. Selling pigs will get you through the year. Oh, wow. 502 for that one. But that's been kicking around a little bit longer, I think. Yeah. 468. We'll take that one. Another 468. No, and then they're getting cheaper again. Oh, there. We'll take some 457s then. Livestock tray is full. That's all good. Right, confirm that. 103 likes. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome, you're awesome. There we go. It's 9 minutes in, that's really good. There's a good chance. 173 people in here. We could have a song before the first half hour. That's fantastic. 107 likes already. It's just brilliant. And we're getting rid of some pigs early on. Boom Confetti, thank you for the $2 super chat. You are awesome. It's never a 2-hour stream. We always go past more. It's always, we will go till at least 10 p.m. But the Realism Experiment being what it is, we normally go beyond. The time when we tend to not go beyond 10 p.m. Is during the winter streams. So we will be coming up to those. We tend to try and do dawn till dusk. And yeah, so the winter streams we tend to not go any later than 10 p.m. And Boom Confetti, I will try not to get sick. I'm fairly well isolated here. I'm very extremely excited about getting streaming room. I am, David. Unfortunately, it's all on hold. Like everything else at the moment, it's all on hold because I can't get the workmen in. So, yeah. Everything's fixed on the trailer. Admittedly, Jeytav sent me over the update early. So, I don't know if this version has been released yet. I think it might have been, but I'm not sure. I'm good, thank you, Rennie. Welcome along. Can I get a Massey, please? I need to work out whether it's going to be cost effective for us to go and get another tractor. $4,752. That's good news. Takes us to 74,099. And I'm going to be on Gateshead. I think we might try and do something with Gateshead on YouTube. I'm trying to work out what at the moment. What country am I from? I am from the UK. I don't want to get to a situation where I'm playing too many maps. But lots of people seem to be excited about Gateshead. And the trouble is, lots of people are enjoying and having a great time with what we're doing on Charwell. So I don't want to finish Charwell. I don't want to finish the Grower's Diary. The Grower's Diary I'm having an absolute ball with right now. I mean, that is a cracking farm we've got going on there. That leaves Shamrock Valley, which seems to be trundling along okay. I need to work out what we're doing with Eddie, because Eddie's story I think we need to bring it a bit more into. So I'm not looking at ending Shamrock. We're taking Sandy Bay over to Twitch because we've got no space for it on YouTube. And then the question really is, what do we do with Gateshead? Hello, Gav8080, welcome along. Buy beet harvest equipment next year. Yeah, I think that might be a good way to go, Ashwood Tree Surgeons. The only reason I'm considering buying a tractor is because I could do with something to go and do the grass work. So this game day we might get something to go and do the grass work because we don't mind cutting wet grass at the moment if we're taking it up to the silage. But you're sowing on Oakville? Awesome. But I think I'm sort of moving to not a big fan of Shamrock and Charwell. Oh, I'm loving Charwell. Charwell, having gone to the second gear, is so much fun. Gateshead Farm, though, I think is the not Gateshead. Grover's Farm, I think, is the first time where I've got the equipment absolutely perfect for the farm. I mean, that combine. Today's video was so nice to create. Although I will say, Courseplay still likes to seek out trees. You guys might have noticed there were a few interesting edits in today's video. Yeah, most of that was Courseplay going off the rails. Right, we need to see if we've got any more that are of a good price. No, here we go. 0.5 years. Yeah, there's some 457, or a lot of 457s. Okay. So we'll take the 457s. Close that back up. How do you get slurry and manure? By having pigs. Just having pigs. Or having cows. So pigs will create either slurry or manure, depending on whether you give them straw or not. Cows will produce both. So most of the time on here at the moment, we are generating manure. It's quite useful to us. When we run out of bales, that's when we generate slurry. So yeah. We have quite a good, it has quite a good pile of manure on. Yeah, I like seeing Mark driving. Yeah, I try and hide it as much as I can, Matt. The stuff that I cut out today of when that stupid Courseplay drove into the combine repeatedly. Nice reason to try to track due tomorrow or Tuesday. Ooh. That intrigues me, Gav. That really intrigues me. Hello, Owen. Welcome along. Jeff Loans, welcome along. Charwell and Realism Experiment are the only things you watch. From you, I have the worst attention span. Shane, absolutely. I would suggest go check out today's video. Today's video, I just was absolutely nice. Absolutely lovely and so nice to record. So if you give cow straws, you get manure, and if not, you get slurry. Not bad. I thought it was just the pigs that did that. I've had. No, I'm fairly sure. No, I'm fairly sure on Charwell. Not on Charwell, on Growers Farm. Both is being generated, because that's what surprised me. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure cows produce both. GP Nation 12, thank you for subscribing over on Twitch. You are awesome. Not just a follow over there, but a subscription. Right, let's get the rest of these out. Confirm that. Another 4,500. We're almost up to 80,000. We might get somewhere near buying the harvester, but I'm not going to worry about it this year. Hopefully Sandy Bay comes out on Monday. I hope you found me okay. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping Sandy Bay comes out Monday or Tuesday. I need to start getting Realism Experiment stuff together for Twitch for Tuesday night, is what I'm hoping. It's only if you run out of straw, you've never had both. I'm going to have to check that, because I'm sure I agree with you, Matt. I thought it was only when I ran out of straw, but they had a whole load of slurry on there, far more than I expected. I know they just generate slurry if you don't give them straw, but yeah. XMLs produce slurry. That's very true, Jeremy. I need to test that a bit more. Cows will say, okay, a lot of people are saying exactly that. It's not been my experience, so I'm going to have to go back and check. Very, very interesting. The Canadian Gamer, welcome along. What's the name of the pigs I have sold? We've got Yorkshires on here. How'd you get the realism mod? Exclamation mark realism, James Webster, to find out what the rules are. There's nothing beyond me playing to a set of rules. Do I think Sandy Bay will come out PC and console at the same time? I don't know, to be honest. I'm working on Sussex Farm 17 and struggling income money. Got any tips? Ooh. Not overly. The Realism Experiment, the thing about the Realism Experiment has always been, can we make money? Not, we will make money. Selling stuff is the easiest way to make money. How many Ayrshire cows do I have? Does he have a Growers Farm? I'm not sure, actually. I need to check that. Because this is the thing. Growers Farm, we haven't done a year yet. So they're not yet producing milk. And that's going to be a big thing for the second year of Growers Farm. Is milk production. I don't think we're going to spend very long in winter on that map. Maybe come up with a nice couple of little storylines for the winter months, but we won't spend very long in winter on Growers Farm. We're spending a lot of time in the harvest. I like to try Realism on. Good idea, Nicholson. Right. Last set of pigs, maybe 0.5 we're looking for. The oldest and therefore worth the most money are always the ones nearest the older pigs. 457 is a reasonable price. It is just a bad time to sell pigs at the moment. There we go. Did you see you hit 200 awesome run simulations? That's fantastic news. Congratulations. Get lots of cows, you earn lots of money. You can, yes. Yeah. Can you drive a G-Wagon that's parked near the house? What? This? Can I drive this? Yes, I can. This is our Landy. Does that count as self-rep? It does, but Rowan Simulations is trusted enough in here. And we've discussed enough stuff, so yeah, that's fine. He's not coming in and saying, go subscribe to me, people. That's a big difference here. And has been in the chat a lot. Gravy wrong, but it's the mod map of Terror. I don't know, to be honest. Hey Callum, welcome along. Where's my wheel gone? I've lost my. I've got a tire. Cup mat, whatever they're called. That back door is fast. Hey Richard, welcome along. Low frame rate on screen? No, we're doing 45 FPS. It's actually fairly high for once. And we're doing 60 FPS on the stream, so yeah, not that low for frame rate. I have noticed, so I have been keeping an eye on the frame rate when I've been recording versus when I've been streaming. And it seems for streaming, we really, really want to be streaming off a second machine. My computer can handle 60 FPS, whatever I do when I do normal, when I'm doing normal recording without any overlays or anything. So yeah, I need to do a 2P setup for streaming, 2 PC setup for streaming. With farm sim only, ridiculously. Doom does not have an issue. Doom sits nicely at 60 FPS when I'm streaming. Farm sim, not so much. This map on is awesome and very well made. It is. It's a cracking map. I have made my own few adjustments to it. Back we go again. And away we go. Do I make mods? I have only ever made one mod, Gillian Dowling. I cannot model. I'm much better at XML and stuff. Cheap streaming PC? No, I'm going to use my main one. What I'm going to use for my gaming PC is my laptop. So, so I'm going to game on my laptop, which only has... I mean, my laptop is still a really good gaming machine, so it will handle farm sim with no issues whatsoever when I'm streaming. It's got a 2060 in it and a really decent processor, so the machine that is going to handle farm sim with no problems at all. And then we'll stream on this, and we won't have situations like we have right now, where I'm getting 21 FPS. Like that car, I can't jump into any of these cars now. How much equipment do we have right now? So we've got 2 tractors, we've got a combine and a forage harvester. We've got a trailer, we've got headers for the combine. Yeah, we've got various bits. For a new tractor and maybe a New Holland 8970, that would be a bit expensive. We'll get like 200 viewers, but on Twitch never get enough to open a giveaway. It's a good question, the Canadian Gamer. I would say, hey guys, I do. So we're doing, if you like the Realism Experiment, we're going to do that over on Twitch. Plus, I do giveaways over on Twitch. I give stuff away. And by I give stuff away, I mean I give stuff away like beanie hats, Farming Simulator beanie hats. And giant software mugs and t-shirts and mouse mats. So yeah, come join me over on Twitch. We're gonna do Realism Experiment, and we're doing giveaways. Hello, Massey, welcome along. 127 likes in. Hello, Michael Summers. Welcome along. Right, let's open the gate. One more run. Because we have the time. We're waiting for things to dry out. We then need to go and spread some liquid on the fields. Yeah, well, I find the other way around though, Grandad Farming. Streaming on YouTube, I have so much more trouble than streaming on Twitch. It goes horribly wrong for me far more on YouTube than it does on Twitch. Right, 433 is too little. 457 is good, though. Right, do we have any more 457s? Yes, we do. Actually, we might have 2 more runs. Am I doing the song yet? Not yet. We've got another 20 likes to go. Oh, and I do different stuff on Twitch. All right, enough about Twitch. Go follow me over on Twitch. It'll also pop your name up on this screen. Do I have any CDs yet? I will say, Grandad Farming, you tend to be, you are the exception rather than the rule in that regard. Chat is going mad. What's my favourite animal? Cat, probably. I have a little ginger one. He's very cute. So yeah, and I have more, and getting a stream announced, and yeah, so many issues on YouTube over on Twitch. What did I do this weekend? So I built my son's new bed. I got the tractor out of the barn and cut the lawn. What else have I done? I've done recording and stuff. I streamed last night. Yeah, I've just sort of done stuff around the house. But by 30 seconds to a minute. Again, do not have that on Twitch. A 30-second delay. Connor Wilk 31. Thank you for the thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the BFN. Yeah, stream is definitely 30 seconds behind. Sorry, that was a follow. That's how I know it's 30 seconds behind. There we go. That's the delay. That was a follow, not a subscribe. So thank you, God, Will, for the follow over on Twitch. No, not cats. You like cats? I like cats. I like dogs. I'm an animal person in general. No. No, you should not worry sheep, Toby Lewis. Worrying sheep is naughty. It's not good. Hello, Torpidi. Welcome along. Twitch is better video quality in general, and we will make partner on there by the end of this. You've been busy on Charwell this weekend. Charwell, as I said, I'm loving Charwell. Charwell is one of those really awesome maps. Do I live on a small holding or have a big garden to have a barn and a tractor? So I have about, because I live in the middle of nowhere and I have a I have what used to be a pair of old farm cottages. I have just over an acre of garden. So I have a lawn tractor. And when I say barn and tractor, I mean I have a lawn tractor and I have a space to keep it in that's shaped a bit like a small barn. So yeah. No, well, yeah, a sheepdog is fine, Toby. It was just the way you said it. Stripe Fire, welcome along. Yeah, more and more people are stopping streaming on YouTube and heading over to Twitch. I know so many people who are streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube. And it is an absolute thing at the moment. Don't ask for a shout out, please. I don't do shout outs. If you say hello in the chat, I will say hello back. Like that, Jeff. Jeff Luns, welcome along. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hello, Farming Simulator. Welcome along. What brand is the lawn tractor? I have a John Deere. It's an LT 168, I think. I'm not sure. You have a okay. It is a John Deere. I nearly posted a picture of it in the Discord earlier today. I might do, because I'm gonna cut the lawn over the next week or so. It's not a shed. No. It's definitely a barn. It's not a shed. I have sheds. I have sheds on the property as well. It is not a shed. It is a barn. It has a tractor in it, and the tractor has a trailer in there, and yeah. You farm in real life? Nice, Nicholson FS. I quite like my little tractor. I'm good, thank you, gamer. Welcome along. No, because it came with the house, Rowan. That's why. Those things are expensive. Hey, Charlie Hartley, welcome along. Hello, Franco Apollominikov, welcome along. Yeah, no, it's about an acre. We have, there's some farmland out the back which we'd like to buy. Maybe enough to take us up to 2 acres, but we don't have the money for that, especially at the moment. 433, I don't think we have any. No, that's all too cheap. Do we have? Yeah, we do have some more 457, so we'll sell that. If we can get over 100, if we can get over 90,000 today, that is going to be good. Ooh, 502. Ah! I need to take the 502. Let's send that back. And take that. Yeah. Yeah, and then I think we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this will be our last run. We've only got 4 more pigs. So, hello, Iron Thumb. And farm in real life too. Nice, Toby. Let's say Sandy Bay drops Monday. When do I start the multiplayer realism experiment? Tuesday. Torpiddy. And I will go back on. I'll go back on the Discord tonight because I know a few of you have said you'd be interested in running farms on there. So yeah. I think my original rule was not very good. I think I've got a better idea. What chair do I use? I have a Noble Chairs Epic. It is awesome. It's got a really nice. So it's got a really nice headrest. It's also got a really nice backrest too, which is awesome. I'm gonna hit the fence. And I've just mucked my chair up. Oh yeah. Ah. There we go. Yeah, no, I love my Noble chair. There's what if I would take some sets. It shouldn't do. So basic realism experiment normally is we'll run the same thing. We will all go on the map at the same time. We might do a little bit of setup. We might have like a half-hour setup before the stream starts, where we basically you guys can set the passwords for your farms and things like that. And then we'll go in like that and do that. And then I think I have a better idea for how we can do the setup, so that basically anybody. So we can set it right. Right, we got 150 likes. 150 likes, which is absolutely awesome. Which means it's time for me to sing a song. So let's get these pigs sold. And while we're getting these sold, we can get some lyrics up. And then we're going to go and spread some Digestate. We've left it late enough in the morning. The ground has dried out a bit. Right, get these sold. Confirm that. 4,622,000. Pausing the music. Because it is that time. And we're 40 minutes into the stream. That's brilliant. I drove me a tractor through your haystack last night. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I threw me a pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now something's telling me that you've been avoiding me. Come on now, darling. I've got something you need. 'Cause I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. You-are, you-are. We'll have twins and triplets. I'm a man built for speed. You-are, you-are. And you know I love you, darling. So give me your hand. You-are, you-are. All I want most is all those acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Eat, sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? Ooh-ah, ooh-ah. I'll give up drinking Scrumpy and that lager and lime. 'Cause I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I've got 20 acres and you've got 43. Now I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Weren't we a grand couple at that last Wurzel's dance? I wore me brand new gaiters and me corduroy pants. You in your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos took and us sold in hands. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we're both past the 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting, and will you marry me? 'Cause I've got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. There we go, everybody. Your reward for 150 likes. Thank you very, very much. You are all awesome. I need to put the music back on. There we go. And then we need to get this trailer going right around to get it into this shed, like so. Very neatly done. And we're up to 161 likes, 220 watching. That's pretty awesome in itself. Right, I have plans. We're not going to have this tractor sitting around doing nothing. We're going to go and get this tractor doing another job, I think. Thank you for following Nicholson Farm. Also, thank you for following Massey Ferguson, man. Both of you over on Twitch. You are awesome. I think we have a field that we can get a tractor working on. So we're going to go and get our 7840 working with a contractor. Not working with a contractor, working on courseplay. Good evening, Life's Entertainment. William Distribut, welcome along. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Toby. I've got a little bit of a dry throat now, though. I'm kind of hoping that the grass has regrown enough for us to cut. So while it's still wet, that's not a problem because we're taking it up to the... we're going to be taking it up to the BGA anyway. So I'm not worried about it being wet when we cut it. What we need, though, is to get it cut. And I think it is. It's tall enough to cut it. Perfect. So we're going to send this starting from here, going clockwise. So let's unfold this. We know it's got an offset. So course generation, 3 meters. Field 63. Starting direction, we want to go automatic. Right, headlands, we want probably 3 headlands. We want it to go counterclockwise. Headland passes first. Headland course was smooth. Yeah, generate field course. Okay. Now, we need to make sure we have an offset here. So let's check our settings. Offset horizontal 2.5 meters left. Yep, that will do nicely. Start at the beginning. We're going to have to re-plow this field, I think. And away it goes. Perfect. So we'll leave that going. But yeah, look at the definition on this field. So we'll leave that cutting that. Do I remember you from yes, Joseph, welcome back. Gus 1234, welcome back. Thank you, Joseph. That's very kind of you to say. How keep you doing this Friday? I'm doing well, thank you, Farm Sim Loud. Welcome along. How do you join the Realism Experiment on Twitch? So the way the Realism Experiment on Twitch will work is there will be several regular players who will run the farms. So I will run one farm. We're going to have at least 2 other farms. Anybody who joins the stream, they can join it if you are a member here on YouTube, a subscriber over on Twitch, are a patron, or have reached level 8 in the Discord, i.e. you are a community member, at which point, yeah, you will then join as a contractor, and then any of the farms that need work can then turn to you and go, I need you for some work, please. Can you come and join my farm? They'll hire you, and you can come and work for them. Alternatively, you can just go and do one of the many contracts that are available around the map. So, yeah. Hello, JCTV. Welcome along. Hello, Bertie Evans. Hello, I am... do I have an Xbox? Yes, I do. I've done this wrong. I should do the main body of the field first. This is really easy to see on this field. Moran, you need to pop into the Discord and basically go, I want to run a farm, please. And we'll see how many we've got and how we're doing. Yeah, so it has 2 main farms and 3 smaller farms. So we should have plenty of farms for people to run farms from. Who is the leader of the official FS Club? I know. I've spoken to the guy who runs FS Club a fair amount. Ooh, come on. There we go. Just in case this doesn't dry out, we probably could do with getting a decent screenshot. So let's see, yeah, some fairly flat weather. Let's go this way today. And that as well. And that will do too. There we go. That's some good shots. Hey, FS Club! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Have I spoken to you? We've spoken. I'm fairly sure we've spoken. I'd be amazed if we've been on stream together. Surely we've spoken. Yeah, we must have. Am I doing the helper farm on PS4? Which helper farm? Do I pay FS on Xbox? I have done in the past, Joseph, yes. And I do from time to time. We will be doing another MP on there at some point. Currently, I don't have any plans for another MP on there, though. Awesome, Rowan. Thank you. How did I get rid of the spear just then? There's a mod on the mod hub called HUD Hider. That's the mod I'm using for that. Can you get mad on laptop? I don't see why not. Later, George Holland. Thanks for joining. Oh, no. No. Hey, I see you got a G29. I had the same, and my steering is really heavy, so sniffy. George, there is a video on my channel. If you pop to my main channel page, go look at the how-to videos. I think it's the second video along. If any of my mods want to post the link to that how-to video and help George out, that would be awesome. But yes, yeah, there is a way that you can get rid of the stiffness of the G29. Thank you. You had me worried there for a minute. You had me very worried there for a minute, FS Club. Yeah, you can do it, but you need to go and fiddle in the settings. What gaming laptop would I recommend? Oh, I would say go and do some research. Go and work out what you need, and yeah. Can you get mods on laptop? Yes, you can. I have I have a laptop that I play for FS on, so yes, you can definitely. Oh, we need to. What happened? Oh, this is because this was a dead patch, so it won't actually do anything on here. Thank you, FS Club. So yeah, follow that link that FS Club has just posted. It should help you to sort your G29 wheel out and your G920 if you've got one. Hello, Oliver Farron. Welcome along. 222 people in here. That's amazing. Thank you so much. God, will you all come watch me on Twitch, please? I'd make partner in no time over there if you guys came over there. I got it, Green. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. There's somebody following me on Twitch. Hey, Simulation for the Nation. Welcome along. What nights will Sandy Bay Realism Experiment be on? So we will be doing it on a Tuesday, a Thursday and a Saturday. Over on, over there. So it'll be 3 times a week. You can actually get, so as from next week, you can do Realism Experiment 5 times a week, is what we're looking at. Joe MacDubb, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Yes, you can. You can get PC mods on a laptop because a laptop is a PC, unless you got a Mac, in which case that's a whole nother ball game that I'm not going into. Who is the leader of the FS17, FS19 official club on Xbox One, please? I don't know. Unless you're official club. Is there an official club on Xbox One? The only club I know of on Xbox for Farming Simulator is FS Club, who is in here. Yeah, well, I heard you had trouble with your live stream earlier, Sim. Everything okay? Do I play FSN? No, I'm not playing on the FSN. I have enough realism stuff here. What's my Twitch? There's my Twitch. I know what you mean, Tilfini. I am not an Apple fan. Because I am actually going to go and have to tweak that because it should, on the Realism Experiment, it should cost money for me. And yeah, so I need to go and try and tweak the settings, of course, playing the Realism Experiment. Because it should cost money. Not as much as it says it has. I mean, £1,000 an hour as the default is too much. But we'll, I might go and tweak it so it costs like 300 an hour or something like that. Because that will be better. We might go and see if we can sell our slurry today as well. Because we do have a whole load of slurry to sell. I don't want to do too many of my wet day jobs though. Because obviously we want to be doing, we want to leave some of those for us to do when it's wet. You're having to reinstall. Oh, that's not good. What? I hope your save games are all good, Sim. That's not good at all. Am I live on Twitch? Not right now, but I will be live on Twitch on Tuesday night. I've had a mod corruption which somehow corrupted the game save files. Oh no, that isn't good. Oh, I hope you can get it all back. I know how horrible that is. JCTV, thank you for the $10 Canadian super sticker. You are awesome. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, that is pretty miserable. I would, yeah, that's where my Dropbox would start kicking in, and I'd go, ooh, I need to go back through all of my backups and that kind of stuff. That is pretty much the nightmare scenario. What's my name on Xbox? Virtual Farmer without the E in farmer, and all one word. Buy that gamer, dude. No problem, I am firm. Right, let's turn that off. And we're going to do the headland. And wow, this Digestate has gone a long way. So I was frustrated. Yeah, no, I can understand that. That makes a lot of sense. Just installing Twitch. Awesome, Owen. Any news on David Brown mod? Not yet. Can I get a Massey? I would say, again, I'd say tune in on Tuesday night. Chance of me getting a Massey on Sandy Bay is actually quite high, because the 3000 series is really nice and cheap and a very good power level. So yeah, I think the Massey is probably going to make an appearance on Sandy Bay, to be honest. Hello, Finn25XXX. Welcome along. Yeah, I hope it all gets working again for you, Sim. Glad I play FS a lot. Awesome. Go for it, Austin. And welcome along, by the way. It's fixing fences today on the farm. Ah. Why it shouldn't be installing mods that are not tested. That's why I like Yes Mods, because Yes Mods test their mods. They test all the mods they list. Well, they test the mods they list in general, unless it's on the mod hub, in which case they tend to list those under untested ones. But yeah, they have an entire tested mod section, which is just brilliant. I am using, yeah, I am using the Massey on Charvel as well. So we'll see. We'll see what I pick up. I'm also considering a Vultra on Sandy Bay. Farm like a bomb. Thank you for following us over on Twitch. Oh, welcome to the BFN. Carting muck on the farm today. Awesome, Max. Later, Rowan. Can you... No! Sorry, Austin, it's not farming related, and I'm afraid I'm not interested. You did install some mods from Yes Mods. It's your birthday tomorrow, Joey? Well, happy birthday for tomorrow. What caused it? Yeah, sometimes, unfortunately, that does just happen. I have had that before. And that's when I have absolutely been so thankful for all of the stuff I've put in place to mitigate that kind of problem. Right, there we go. So that has got that done. Digestate is done. How far are we from being able to harvest this corn? Because this is the crop that worries me. 21%. Okay. I reckon mid-afternoon we should be able to harvest that. That's good news. I think we should go cart some slurry. Evening, Rickster. Welcome along. Gav votes for Vultra. No, Gav does not vote for Vultra. I know absolutely Gav doesn't vote for Vultra. Looking for a laptop now. Ah, cool. There are... get something... There's lots of things that call themselves gaming machines that aren't. Look for something that has a decent graphics card in it. So you probably want something with at least a 6. I'd have probably said a 1660 in it for a modern one. Maybe a 2050, 2060 would do you well and keep you going for a while. Because the other thing to remember with a laptop is that you cannot upgrade most things on a laptop. So you want to future-proof it a little bit, if you can. 8 more likes to 200. That's awesome. We'll get the Kermit at 200. What's my Twitch? There's my Twitch. There's my Twitch. Right. And disconnect the PTO and drop it off. There we go. Right. So, we still have wet crop. Ah, yes, we're going to go and sell some slurry because we know that we can do that and have things go okay. So let's hook this up. Our little slurry tanker. Open it up. Refill it with slurry. We've got 56,000 litres. That was all generated while our pigs had no stuff. Later, I'm a thumb. New Holland TM 11. I did look at the 155. That is a really good suggestion, Jan. That is a cracking tractor. We'll have lots of options on there because obviously I want to give all the farmers plenty of options for what they have that way. We won't initially have any big stuff on. If somebody asks for a new mod or a new tractor later on, then we can. We might do some class on there. The smaller class tractors actually are really well equipped. Adding me on Xbox. Awesome. Thank you, Joseph. Just joining. Are you getting a new tractor? I'm not getting a new tractor at the moment. It's one of those things I'm considering, though. Certainly for second year, we're at the point where we could now do with another tractor to do jobs while we're not, so that we can go and do other stuff. And I'm just having a thought. OBF, need the major 2050 tanker with hose mod. Let you know I did it today. Oh, nice! You're my favourite streamer. Thank you, Joey. That's very kind of you. I know I'll be using the 155 and some 4D modding stuff. Yeah, no, 4D modding stuff is awesome. As I said, we've had it with the Realism Experiment before where it's all been MatXJS stuff on one side and 4D modding stuff on the other. Xbox name is Virtual Farmer without the E in Farmer. All one word. You vote for Massey. Well, we'll see how we go. What we're going to need on Sandy Bay. So Sandy Bay is going to be a different Realism Experiment to here. We're going to be doing cows. So we're looking probably initially at not owning a combine harvester and seeing how we go with that. Right, there. So empty that out. Your friend has a problem with his class Arion. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, so I was looking at possible tractors. Yeah, that MB track's nice. The 3000 series Massey is nice. That New Holland is nice. We've got the Ursas in here. What else we got? Oh, the Deutz are nice. This Deutz, if you're doing the Realism Experiment, I highly recommend bringing this Deutz into your game. It is 18,000 for this. You can take it up to 143 horsepower for less than 30,000 with this drop nose. Absolutely cracking tractor. 200 likes! Yay! We'll have another look at the tractor. Fit with series where it's released. Really nice tractor. Yeah. But there's even some mediums. I mean, the 180 180/90 Fiat Agri. Really awesome tractor. Really cheap. Would work brilliantly for us. Yeah. 90k for 180 horsepower is not too bad. 7810 or 6810. They're not great mods. The 6810 that we've got on Shamrock is a bit dodgy. The very one I just said. Hello, the FS fam. You know that Silver News has just started streaming FS now, right? Yes, I do. Although, right now, please don't, if he's just started now, right now, don't advertise other streamers in here. Class Arian 600, yes. And that's the thing, Jan. The Class Arian 600 is a real contender on Sandy Bay because it's slightly modern, it's a good all-rounder, it's got the power. Really interested in that tractor. You're going to transfer machines to Sandy Bay? No, we're going to keep going on here, Hayden. So this Realism Experiment will continue. We can continue streaming here on a Wednesday and a Sunday. We are also going to be streaming a separate Realism Experiment on Twitch on Sandy Bay, and that is going to be multiplayer. Awesome, Jeff. Yes, the older Fast Track is a brilliant tractor. And the Modern Classics is not out yet. That's alright, FS fam. Yeah, please. There are certain streamers and certain creators who I love. Silver News is one of them. He's a fellow FSL caster, like Mr. CDP. DJ Goham is awesome. Robo Dave, Landy Kids. You know, all those guys, I love them, and I don't mind talking about their stuff and promoting their stuff in here. But if anybody else starts streaming and I'm not finishing, then yeah, please don't promote, because you don't watch me. And I'd rather you stayed watching me. The 3090T, yeah, the 3090T would be good. I would like one of those to appear. Oh, well, you won't be bored for very long, Bertie. It is going to be out in a couple of days. But the trouble is, do you know what I'm really excited for now? Calmsden. Calmsden is looking absolutely amazing. I mean, I've never seen such a realistic looking map as Calmsden, and I don't know what I'm going to do on it when it comes out. I'll want to stream it, I'll want to play it, yeah. Please hold Sandy Bay back until Modern Classics out. I want to play Sandy Bay though. Xbox Grandpa, thank you for following over on Twitch. Welcome to the BFN. Right, our 7840 is finished, so we'll come and we can't tab to it, so we'll have to head back and sort that out when we get back. Maybe while this is loading up, we can go and sort that out. Any news on Sandy Bay? It's back in testing. We know that the last errors with it were 3 textures. That has now been fixed by Oxy and resubmitted. As a result, I am expecting it early next week. Well, my thoughts on... I take it you mean COVID-19. People come to these streams to get away from it, Jeff. Therefore, we're not talking about it in here. Will I do a setup tour? Yes. Once my new setup has been done and my new office is set up, I will... my new studio is set up, I will do a setup tour. At the moment, there is no point because my office is in... or my studio is in complete disarray. Tell Matt X-Shares to hurry up. I'm not telling Matt to do anything. Hello, Vista named Hunk, welcome on. Be watching fans, I love them. Thank you very, very much. That is very kind. Right, let's unload this and get back to looking at these tractors. So there's a few options in there, but the place where I really think there's some interesting options is in here. We've got, so we're not in here in the Class Platinum Edition. The 600 Arian, this is only 120,000 for 145 horsepower. More interestingly, you throw it up to a 660, it's 150,000 for 200 horsepower. That's a really good deal for horsepower to tractor, especially for a modern tractor. So I'm very, very tempted by this tractor on Sandy Bay. Just to run with one of those on the farm initially. And then maybe buy something smaller and cheaper later on. I mean, look at the difference between the 6R. Well, actually, that's not a good comparison. JCB Fast Track is a nice mod as well. We've got the, that's the TM1, that's the TM120, isn't it? Yeah, the 155. So there's the TM155. That is 155 horsepower for 114. So even that, compared to that class, is not a great price. What's this go up to? Oh no, that's wheels. I don't want wheels. I want the TM165 tuning, 195 horsepower for 111. That's better. That's a better choice. For 110. That's a lot of horsepower for not a lot of money. So that would work well as well. Class DLC besting ever. I love the Class DLC. It is awesome. Hoping Sandy Bay to get cotton done on Stone Valley. I don't think we're going to be finishing the cotton on Stone Valley. That was I bit off way too much. I should never have done the contracts. The New Holland 70 series. Yeah. Class 66 loader. Yes, exactly. And that's what I'm thinking, Farmer Stuart. I'm thinking if I ran the 660 with a loader, that is going to do everything I need it to do. Because we're going to do we're going to end up doing a lot of grass work with cows. And the only thing we need is some bales. What about Case Maxim 145? Not a bad choice. Fiat Agri 180/90 is a really good choice as well. And you know, and a lot less money. T7 220 is only 100. Oh, is that really? I'm going to have a serious look at that T7. Because if that is only that much, that would be awesome. That would be absolutely brilliant to get the T7 on there and use that as my main tractor on there. Charles, I'm going to have to look at that. I haven't had a proper look at that T7 yet, and if that is that price, that's suddenly become a big contender. I like the look of it, Jeff. I have not actually. I've not driven one, obviously, but I like the look of it. How much is the New Holland 8970? Hang on, let's get this refilling and then we can have a look. Oh, actually, while this is refilling, we need to get our 7840 back. So we've got one more load of that. We can go ahead and look at the tractors again in a minute. Yeah, I've used the T6 a lot. Is the trouble. So I'm not massively looking to use a T6 a lot, and we've got a nice T6 on Growers Farm as well. Right, let's move that forward a little bit. Open her up. Refill it. Yes. Right, let's go. We need to switch our 7840. And get that doing the T7 goes. Yeah, I knew the T7 goes up to 315. What's my favourite tractor brand and model? My favourite tractor brand and model of any ever is the is the David Brown 1210. Love that. You can see how wet this grass is. Right, let's stop that driver. Start the engine. I want to clear that actually. Right, fold that up. Thank you for the follow, Greeny at 2345. Welcome to the VFN over on Twitch. Think that NH goes up to 195. I am gonna have a look. We're gonna have a good, decent selection of tractors on Sandy Bay. And the nice thing is, because it's going to be multiplayer, we'll be able to drive around the map and see other farmers working, which is what I'm really looking forward to. Old New Holland T6. Yes. But I know roughly what I'm looking at. I think 200 horsepower is going to be really good for us doing cows on there. So, can we squeeze in here? Should be able to, yeah. What's my favourite food? Ooh, that's a good question. There are many, many things I really, really like, which sounds like a massive cop-out, but yeah, it depends on what I like. I mean, I really love a good burger. I really love duck. Duck, I think, is fantastic. I have unfolded the mower. What are you going on about? Okay. Ah! Why are you not disconnected? I need to lower it. Yeah, please connect that back up. Right. Disconnect that. Lower it down. Disconnect that. There we go. Right. Duck curry. Oh, a nice Thai red duck curry. Fantastic. Think about Sandy Bay buying a JD. Yeah, okay. Can we play with you sometimes? Because I love to play with you. Yes, you can, George. As we've been saying, I do multiplayer over on Twitch. You get that glitch. Yeah, sometimes the manual touch doesn't work very well. I need a new machine shed. Possibly. We are going to build a new machine shed on here. We're going to do it over the winter. We're going to see how much money we get. So, slightly concerning. We're coming up to 3 in the afternoon. Things have not dried out yet. Could be that it's about to. And if it does, that's good news. Just unfold that. No, you actually have to lower. Why don't you join the online servers of FS19 and play with other people? I do. I do. I was playing with other people last night on Twitch. I will be playing with other people on Tuesday on Twitch as well. Can we join on Xbox? Not at the moment. When I do an Xbox MP, I will let you all know. But yeah, I do everything I do on Twitch is multiplayer. So I do play with other people. All the time. Right. Fieldwork. Course generation. Field 63. Same as before. Generate field course. Which way does this... yeah, we want it to do into the field. So again, we'll line it up to start from where that does. Now this shouldn't have an offset. Yeah, no offset. And what I'm going to do is, because we've got a bit here that's a little bit out of the way, I'm going to unfold this, turn it on, and just bring this first little bit across. Like so. And what that should do is mean that when we go into this and go dry course, it immediately picks up that stuff that it would have missed otherwise. When do I reckon Sandy Bay will come out? I'm reckoning early this week. If it doesn't fail again, I think it'll be out by Tuesday. For cows, you should have a T115 and a Keenan feeder for the cows. Not a bad setup, that, Luke. I think the Keenan is probably where we're going to go, but we shall see. Because the stuff from the Andersen pack is quite cool as well. Right, let's head back to our farm. Do I play with Daggerwin? I wish. Daggerwin and I have tried to do a game together. Never, we just can't seem to get it to work though, unfortunately. We still have the wet crop. This is not looking good for today. How much slurry do we have left? 2,000 litres. Okay. This will be our last slurry trip then. Gonna download Twitch then. Cool. No problem at all. Do I know any good cheap Xbox One wheels? The only one I really know is the G920. Can I keep the giveaway box? What, the whole box? Yeah, we'll give it a check with Wopster when we come back. It was at 21% earlier, so I'm slightly surprised that it hasn't dried enough yet to cut it. Did I see boarding? I did. Yes, I did. Does Sandy Bay still have to be created for console? As far as I know, Oxy's created it for both. The best person to ask is him, Cornish lad. A Deutz Fendt Z2. I did consider Fendt, but Fendt are expensive. The numbskull wheel from Game for Xbox One. Use it, it's good. I have never come across that. No, when it's empty. Oh, when it's... Yeah, it's a... What is that? It's a... It's from a German supermarket. It's from the All You Need supermarket in Germany. It's just what Giant sent it to me in. Fendt is a computer. But that describes all tractors these days, Jan. Has anyone lower priced Fendt, which is still, yeah. Yeah, there's one where you can put old Fendt colours on it, but then again, that's still 30k to do that. How about the Steyr? Steyr is good, but I also need to pick a tractor that sort of works well on thumbnails too. Hey, Nick, welcome along. Do I get no? I don't look enough like a cheer. It's a bit like my singing of it's a bit like my singing of I've got a brand new combine harvester. It's not close enough. Valtras are very good to use cheap, but yeah, Valtras are nice. The Valtra, yeah, it's in here. The N series Valtra, wherever it is. That's the T series. T series is fairly expensive for what we're looking at. N series, top end of the standard tractors. Although I'd probably try and grab a modded one. This N series Valtra, the top one of it is 201 horsepower. Again, for 49,000 and looks absolutely cracking. So yeah, the Valtra is the N series Valtra is the other one that I'm tempted by for a good price. But those are the top ends of what I would pay for a tractor. What combine? At the moment, I'm something somebody said to me the other day, and it's sort of borne out with what we've been doing on Charwell, is that if you're doing a start from scratch gameplay, don't buy a combine the first year. But you know, do your first year and don't buy a combine, because it is one of the most expensive things you can buy in game. And you don't need it. I don't have the T7 enabled on here, I don't think. I'd have to have a look. I don't think I've got the T7 enabled in here. What about two-wheel drive Massey? Yeah, we need something to do field work with, as well as other stuff. So probably not a two-wheel drive Massey, I think. And I'm hoping, yeah, selling stuff is going to be interesting. Because I'm kind of going to want to sell manure if we do that. Contracting team could make their own combine for that purpose. Well, that is one big possibility, Charles. I was thinking of giving a couple of bits like that to the contracting team, so we can go, right, I need harvest done tonight, and the contractors can grab their combines and come along. Let's see. Medium tractors. That's T6. Yeah, I've not got the modded T7 in here. Will the TW pack make a return? I have no idea. There is a two-wheel drive T6. I don't have it because it just looks weird. Somebody has to make the Merlot Turbo Farmer 40. Yeah. Thingy, what's it? They withdrew and said they weren't going to do it, didn't they? Right, we need to go and park this up. We still have wet crop. And the sun is, we're losing light. If we can get the headlands out today, that would be good. But at the moment, it's not looking that promising. I think we might take the forage wagon. There we go. We might take the forage wagon over there, I think. Now, where did I put that? I think that's down the bottom. You could use John Deere 6310 with the loader on, possibly. Okay, we've got our class forage wagon. There we go. What's my favourite Massey tractor? I don't really have a favourite Massey. Arm team, yeah, it's Arm aren't making mods on it anymore, are they? How much money we started with Sandy Bay? £500,000. So $500,000. Every farm on Sandy Bay that we have will start with $500,000. God, that's a really good price. I may have to use that New Holland. That's my favourite New Holland as well. If that's that price, I may have to grab that. Do you think a modder would make a Norfolk or Suffolk farm map? Yes and yes. Suffolk farm map already exists if you can get hold of it. It is Sutton Farm. It is about on the internet in some places. Hello, Alex Madison. Welcome along. Norfolk map. We're trying to get one made at the moment. It's more my own schedule that is fouling that up, though. Right, let's Right, there we go. Oh, is that what it was? Oh, yeah. I knew there was some reason ARM weren't doing stuff at the moment. Which is not nice to hear. Yeah, I want to get these headlands up because, as you can see, it's messing with the piles. Creating some fairly big piles in places. Wow. Where'd all of that go? Yeah, there is one Suffolk map out there. Yeah, so it looks like basically going around the headlands, it put everything into one giant heap. What's the max you'd spend on a tractor if you're planning to get 2 total? Probably about, we'd be looking at spending about 75,000. Maybe 200,000 max on both. Because the trouble is, starting with 500,000, we're going to have to borrow money. How do you join me on the server? What you will need to do is you need to be a YouTube channel member, a Twitch subscriber, a Patreon, or or have reached level 8 in my Discord. If you have reached any of those things, then you can join us on the server. And you will be added, so every farm will be password protected. You will join the contractors farm for that, and yeah, and you will you'll then go from there. Have I ever played Ningham Farm? I haven't. I do recommend it though, because it is it's made by a good friend of mine, Aussie farmer. Yeah, do recommend going and trying that. I'm gonna do planning on doing dairy cattle on Sandy Bay, which is going to make the first year on Sandy Bay really hard. Yeah, you know, virtually going to be no money made on Sandy Bay in the first year, which is, yeah, that is going to be tough. But second year we should make a load of money. Am I streaming tomorrow? No, Monday is my night off. If I do stream tomorrow, I will stream on my second YouTube channel, which is called Victor Foxtrot. And I will be streaming Doom if I do that. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't normally stream on a Monday or a Friday. But I've been last week or so, last couple of weeks, I've been streaming on Victor Foxtrot on a Monday, and a Friday, and it's normally about 9 o'clock-ish. If you want the link to Victor Foxtrot, it is on my main channel. It's on my main channel page. Thank you for subscribing, Jeff Mitchell. Welcome to the BFN. Could just use the tractors I'm using now. I could, but I want to have a little bit of variety. So if we're using these on here, I want to use something else on Sandy Bay. It looks like whole crop for the corn. Possibly we'll get this grass done, and then we'll go and check. We'll go and see what we can do. This though, absolutely perfect shot. our thumbnail. There is no TW35 mod for Farming Simulator 19 as far as I know. Let's go tip this down there. Really interested on field pricing. Yeah, well that's the thing. That is going to be the kicker. And what I'm going to have to do is formulate things. Well, we'll formulate things as we go. But yeah, I'm hoping that the main farm isn't going to cost too much. Because otherwise that is going to be a kicker. Because with the Realism Experiment, we always end up borrowing $500,000 straight off. Hello, Caden Robertson. Welcome along. And hopefully we'll have access to the BGA. Because if I have access to the BGA, that would work really well. Farm Sim Lord Agri, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the VFN. Scorpion DK Gaming, welcome along. I'm doing well, thank you. On Sandy Bay, try playing in first person only. If you want that, watch the role plays. It's not possible in a live stream. I have done it, but it's not really that possible in a live stream. How much money are you starting with? $500,000. With the possibility of initially getting a $500,000 loan. So, about $1 million is what we can start with. But if I can keep that as low as possible, that would be good. Because as I said, first year, we're not looking at making much money. And it will be a tough first year. But we'll be doing 6-day seasons because we're doing 3 streams a week. We should be out of the first year within, what? 8 weeks. So after 2 months. But that is the beauty of doing it multiplayer, is the fact that we'll have help if we need to do other stuff. Sandy it's going to be live streamed. It's going to be live streamed over on Twitch, Thomas, and then we are going to and then I will put the updates over here. Oh, it's got the back of it. Come on, leave the back of this alone, please. I'm half tempted to buy another grass field and cut that next game day. We need to do it before the rain comes the next game day, though. And we may have our hands full anyway. What kind of farm did my dad have? My dad had an arable farm. The LCF was the tractors have tracks B3D and 3D ploughing. I'm not that interested in dynamic ground. I'm a little bit odd in that situation, but I've never seen dynamic ground done that well for a farming simulation game. It's pretty good on Mud Runner, but Mud Runner you're trying to make big deep ruts. I don't want to make that kind of stuff on Farm Sim. How big is the loan on here? We currently have £620,000 loan on here. But we could buy field 62 or 64. Either of those would be good. Owen J 2569 VF fan, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Welcome to the VFN. Yeah, I'm not sure this crop is good. Seen the one on... Yeah, I saw the bit on Carmston, which is pretty cool. CNH7810, thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Right, need to go and get a little bit from the last row. Custom modding is making an 8R 2020. Nice. There's always one dislike. Thank you for the follow, Teasing Mass 0735. Welcome to the BFN over on Twitch. Farming, you try everything possible to avoid making ruts. Exactly. And to me, it just, yeah. Do you have to be a subscriber on Twitch to play on Tuesday? No, you can be a member here on YouTube as well, or you can be a patron, or you can have reached level 8 on my Discord. If you want to join my Discord, when the link comes up, there we go. Follow that link. Some people have made level 8 within a week just by chatting, so yeah. Go do that. Go join. Come join the community. Come join. Hello, Abdominal McHugh. Welcome along. Come on. Very much our backup this year is having the having the sugar beet. I'm hoping that we're not going to have to feed the sugar beet to the pigs, but at the moment, yeah, I need to make a sugar beet pad somewhere. Would I recommend to you the lime and plough and reseed your grass field? Yes, I don't think it makes a massive difference to the yield. This one we're probably gonna plough, to be honest. We might see if we can plough it up over the winter, because as you can see, its edges aren't quite right. Yeah, liming the grass fields is a good idea. Ploughing them in general, I'm not sure is. I'm doing well, thank you, Jeff. 7810 has finished on this field. That's right, when we've finished, what we'll do is we'll get the 7810 back. I'd quite like to see if we can get it doing some planting if we can. Which field does need planting? Let's have a look at our... so winter wheat follows the canola. Okay. Now I've just got to remember which field we had the canola on. Oh, actually we can find that out fairly easily. Yeah, we've got one more run of this in here. Don't want to leave it overnight though. Yeah, look at that again. We are running up against. Okay, so next game day is not looking like being a great drying day, but we only need to lose 1% in our crop moisture in order to harvest. Please let me harvest. Because that's the infuriating thing. We've got crop ready to harvest. We just can't harvest it. Because it is that marginally too wet. Wow, we're actually not going to have a lot of grass left on this field. There we go. Right. Yeah, I knew that was you, Aaron. We're going to take our 7810 back and then we'll come and grab this tractor. Right, so turn that off. Clear that course. Fold up this, and we'll go and give this a quick wash and put it all away. Could more likely get wetter again overnight from dew. Hopefully not. I don't know. Yeah, it's the temperature's not that high. We'll go check on how this is. But it could be. Just on my Discord, awesome, Tony. Thank you. You're at the end of year 1 going on to year 2, Stephen. Awesome. Do you know what the mod is called that DJ and Daggerman use that lets them fly? Whee! I don't. I know. Yeah, there's a. I need to ask DJ because he does have a mod that is sort of quite useful for setting things up. Right, there we go. Do I ever save courses of potted? Yes, I do. Could you... What, in game 1? What, the tractors we've got and everything? Or something else? Because we're not going to be using that for a while. We only have one grass field. Okay. Yeah, we're going to have to go seeding next time, so... Should get a Fiat Agri 180, 90. Nah, not on here, not at the moment. We don't need it. Right, so let's have a look at the watch stuff. It's at 20%. Oh, come on. That is good enough to... We probably gonna get, okay, if that's the case, if that's at 20%, I want to be ready to go the moment it drops. Why do you not make an alternate geo? Giants acknowledge that the default geo is not resident. Aristocrat, the default geo was created by with Oxygen David on Oakfield. It is a very British geo, the standard geo. Giants didn't make seasons. Realism modding makes seasons, and Oxy did a lot of the testing for it. That's why you get no cotton on the standard geo, because it's built around Oakfield Farm. Does it update? It might update at the hour, in which case, yeah, we will be doing it the harvest at 6. So I go buy the tractor. I might not buy a tractor today. At the moment, I don't feel the need to do it. We should, with any luck, head over 100,000 at the end of tonight's stream, though. Yes, no, I know that, Owen. I have followed you on Discord. Excellent, Jan. No, it does. I get updates at the hour. Thank you, Damien. Right. Yeah, you can see it's hunkered down a bit, sitting in the trailer. Default geo is supposed to represent the south of England, but with much more severe snowy winters. Yes. Yeah. That would be about right, Aristocrat. No, definitely going to be keeping these Fords on here for a good while yet. Hello, Matthew Clark. Welcome along. I'm good. Yes, I'm absolutely fine. The world is a little bit strange at the moment, but I'm fine. Oh, more cokeage. The world may be a little bit strange, but the realism experiment is still here. Oh, actually, recycling bin. Later, Matt Rivet, thanks for joining us. Yeah, you can see the sun is beginning to set. I'm really, really hoping. Come on. Give me the opportunity to... What am I doing? What am I doing? Will that even work? Daggerwin is okay. That's good. John Deere is going 50 miles per hour. Let's back this onto this pile a little bit higher. Fill in this gap. There we go. Right. And no, we got stuck. There we go. Then we get a run off the back of this. And away we go. That's the, yeah. That's the wrong place. Yeah, this could be a 6 PM. Okay, but that's alright. We've got 20 minutes in game then to get the rest of this grass up. And then after that, hopefully we're going to get into the corn for the harvest. And if it stays dry overnight, we might be lucky enough next time to get the that done. Like Lone Oak, I like Lone Oak. Lone Oak is a fantastic map. I really, really enjoyed playing it. Nightbar's just posted my social media links. Go follow those to keep an eye on when I'm streaming both here and on Twitch. See, I stream 5 times a week. Come join me. Come join me, people. You won't regret it. We got 234 likes on here. That is absolutely cracking. You guys are awesome. It's stiffer when I play on PS4, yes, Wesley, yeah. And there's no way I can adjust it on that. God, we're beginning to lose the light now. We are never going to get all of that field harvested before the sun sets. And we can't suspend the rules because we have the opportunity. We still have 3 more days where it could be harvestable. So, yeah. Do I post FS? Yeah, all I post on my Instagram is FS. This oof. There we go. Like Sandy Bay, so do I, Matthew Clark. I cannot wait to get stuck into it and to have a real go at it. Is a fantastic map of Sandy Bay. Right, we are coming up to 6 PM. Is it actually going to work? Are we actually going to have crop dry enough to harvest this stream? Oh, if Sandy Bay is released tomorrow, I've got I'll need to do a first look very, very quickly. So yeah, there'll be a first look as soon as Sandy Bay is released. Because, yeah, I've got to do a first look on that map. Right, there we go. And 2 more minutes. Is it going to happen? That is awesome, Charles. The only thing that worries me about that is how you're going to get it to me. Yeah, Owen, I know. Thank you, but I did say thank you at the time. Massey League Gaming. Welcome along. I'm not too bad, thank you. There we go. We've gone past. Really? Drop the wet crop icon, please. Let me harvest my crops. It must be right on the edge. Right on the edge. What we're going to do on Sandy Bay? Cows. We're going to set up a dairy farm on Sandy Bay for the Realism Experiment. For thoughts on old tractors DLC for FS19? Yes, please. I'm always up for some old tractors. The lights are on. The crop has not dried enough. I have no idea if Sandy Bay will release the console at the same time. I should think so. To put a protective frame around it for postage. I take you've done that before then, Charles. You're eating chips. Nice, Matthew. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. About sometimes, especially late year streams, tend to go until 10 o'clock. Might not go after 10 o'clock. Yeah, Matt Extra said he's making the Modern Classics DLC for 19, which is fantastic. I still want his trailers that he had, that he teased. Maybe he'll include those in the Modern Classics DLC. There we go. So that's that job done. That's going to be a job that we have to do fairly early on. Yes, Owen, I know. Which old tractors DLC? If you're talking about the Modern Classics, I think Matt might try and bring that DLC to, or what was the DLC in 17 to console in 19. I would think that is what he'll go for. I have no idea when the Modern Classics DLC is coming out. To be perfectly honest, I talked to Matt in places. I haven't seen that he'd said he was working on it, so... Lots of people have told me he is. Do I know what DLC is coming out next? No, but I have an idea. I know what one of the DLCs coming out is. I cannot say anything beyond that. Is Sandy Bay console in testing? I don't know. As far as I know, the only thing it was listed on Friday was on PC. I think once it's passed for PC, he was looking at making changes, but to make it work for console and get it out for console. But I'm not 100% certain on that. I don't think we're going to get to harvest today, are we? Oh, we were so close. Right, do we have space? I think we have space in... No, I want to put the seeders in that shed. We are going to need another lean-to shed, aren't we? Is that full? Oh, that's full. We can move that as well today. Oh, okay, cool, Jeremy. Yeah, we do need another lean-to. We've got at least 2 items sitting down here. Yeah, Sandy Bay console not in testing yet. That's what I thought. There we go. Probably should have washed that. Actually, yeah, let's go wash that. We don't need to hook up everything, just the trailer and the cables. Nope. There we go. Good Realism Experiment map suggestions. This map. Why are you struggling? Oh, I thought I'd connected it all up. Right, there we go. Yeah, let's give this a clean before we put it away. Later, Landy Boy, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we are not going to get to harvest this corn today. We're looking at... Yeah, so if we don't get to harvest it today, hopefully it will stay dry enough overnight for us to actually harvest it next game day. Next game day, of course, will be Wednesday. What would I do with unlimited money? What, in real life? Probably this. You want a JCB telehandler? Yes, there is a JCB telehandler out already. Right, there we go. Let's turn that off. We can reverse this round here like so. Park it up. And that's all good. The Modern Classics, yeah, without, yeah, no, there's no point in the combine. Because basically that's already in the game. So next week, that guy's console. Okay, cool. Right, this can go in the shed. I don't think we've used the class. Yeah, I don't think we've used that all day. Let's get this on. So yeah. Still broken. Oh no. Have you deleted everything from your FS19 game folder except for your save games? Is that true even after a fresh install with nothing else? So rename your old game folder. And then just copy stuff across slowly. Look, 20%! Yeah, crops are too wet. Oh, that is mightily annoying. But not much we can do about that. We'll leave the tractor and trailer down here as well. Let's... I know we've got no cover for that trailer, so that's fine. Leave those down there. I don't think we've actually got anything else to do. Yep, the works. That's really, really annoying. That suggests that's not a mod issue. That suggests that's something else. Have you updated your video drivers? How long do my seasons last? 6 days. So we're looking at... Let's give these a clean before we finish. Oh, come on. There we go. 240 likes. Can we hit 250 likes before we finish? It's a good question. Those are saying we don't normally go on 30-40 minutes. We do when it's not this time of year in game. Your pigs are only giving you manure and not slurry. Why is that? If you're in seasons, then if you've given them straw, then they will only give you manure, not slurry. It's one or the other in seasons, not both. There we go. Yeah, we've got a full thing of eggs, but we'll move those next time. How do you manage to get on the storytime? Well, what we'll do is we will fast forward through the night to the next game day at the end of this stream, so you guys to see how much money we made overnight for our 50-odd thousand litres of slurry that we delivered. Spoiler alert, it won't be that much. There we go. That's that done. Close that up. Yep, there we go. Now, do we need to give our pigs anything? We need to give them corn, but we don't have any straw they could do with the top up of. But we can do that next time, straight up. And it has got dark. I think this is probably where we're going to leave it tonight, because we can't harvest, so we can't go into the harvesting. Can't do any field work after dark. That is the rule of the Realism Experiment. Our animals are all sorted. We're not going to lose any animals overnight. Yeah, plenty of water and everything, so that is all good. And there really is nothing else to do. So let's speed through the night. We'll give a quick save. I was planning on doing dairy. I wasn't planning on doing the calves, but we'll see how we go. I want to have a map tour first, and then I'll decide where we go. Right. Oh yeah. What's the time? 7 o'clock. Okay. So we want to do exactly 12 hours. Like so. See what we made. So we made 17,000 overnight. We now have 108,000. It is the next game day, but as you can see, it is very dark. The sun will rise soon, so we'll save it there. But yeah, so do we still have the wet crop icon up? We do. Actually, let's do that quickly before we go tonight. I want to see how far we are from harvest next time. If this is still at 20%, then we have a chance. We have a chance that we might actually be able to harvest this today. 23%. We're going to be whole cropping this again. Right. Do weeds have to be on? That's a good question. Certain options are taken away. Line. No, you can turn weeds off. But yeah, we're going to leave this here for today. That is absolutely cracking. I'm quite pleased where we've got with the extra stuff we got. We are going to probably have to whole crop that corn though. So we'll see where we go. We're gonna harvest the sugar beet early winter, so that will be quite good. Let's head out to this screen here so that I can round this off properly. Let's say a few thank yous in the chat, because there have been a few people who've gone the extra mile this evening. JCTV, thank you for your super chat. You have been awesome. Boom Confetti, thank you for your super chat as well. And the Master Dilster, thank you for yours as well. You have all been awesome. As I say all the time, you guys going that extra little bit. You help to make the channel improve, to help us get better. So thank you so much. I will be back tomorrow from 2 p.m. for a video on Charwell, so please go check that out. Streaming, next stream will be Tuesday night at 8:30 p.m. We'll hopefully be kicking off the Realism Experiment over on Twitch on Sandy Bay, so don't miss that. Come and join me for that. We'll be back on Greenwich Valley on Wednesday for the next episode of the Realism Experiment from there, so I hope you join me for that as well. For now though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. One more like to 250, and I will see you next time. Oh yeah, and don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell too. Goodbye.